Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche, and we're back at the shop. It's been a whirlwind of craziness, but good.
Yeah.
Okay, drawing number 4 has 4 tickets left. That means maybe today, maybe when I get back from the beach, that we will have our drawing number 7 go live here on the YouTube channel. So again, guys, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, you need to hit that subscribe button. And when you watch a video, you also need to give us a thumbs up, guys. Let us know how we're doing for sure. And yes, we appreciate constructive criticism. Yes, if you feel that we can work on something, you know, and stuff like that, we're all about improving, you know what I mean? But we don't allow trolling. That's the only thing we don't allow. We want everybody to voice their opinion if it's in a positive manner. If you can't say it in a positive manner, guys, then you really don't need to hear it, you know what I mean? Everybody needs room to grow. We're growing. We want to learn something new every day. We're all about that life. And also, too, that's going to lead us up to our next series, which is going to be the next video that gets posted up. And it's basically what we're doing is we're setting up to teach a man to fish is the series we're going to call it. We're hooking up with one of our sponsors. It's called Big Fish. Big Fish does electricity consulting, and we have a lot more information about them coming in, as well as our other sponsors that are coming through. We've actually got them, they came through yesterday and put us new video cameras here in the shop. We're getting an alarm system set back up. I mean, we're gonna have all kinds of goodies, and it's all because our sponsors are also like y'all. They wanna help protect us, help us grow, help us help you even more. So a lot of that is coming really quick, and actually that's funny. Mr. Big Fish, how you doing, boss?
What's going on, sir?
Yeah. Well, actually, I was just doing a little introduction, and
okay.
so yeah, come on,
Cool.
come on over here.
All right.
So this is Mr. Mike Ruth. Michael or Mike?
Michael.
Michael.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We always say Mike, so that's why I had to ask. But I know it's Michael, so
I go by Mike, Michael, whatever you call me. I'm gonna answer. Yeah.
All right. So this is the owner of Big Fish, and it's Big Fish Consulting, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Big Fish
It's on it. I just it's early in the morning. I ain't had my coffee yet and stuff like that. But I was kind of doing a little introduction of the series that's coming up.
Yeah.
Teach a man to fish and stuff like that. And
Awesome.
You do fish.
I do fish. I do fish. Teach a man to fish is more of a culture. It's just like teaching people different traits. In our case, I have a consulting company, so we're consulting electricity. But you can see on the back of the hat right here, teach a man to fish. So partnering up with the best that I know, fishing, and we want to learn a lot more about fishing on the beach. Fishing for sharks, fishing just different styles, and be able to teach people how to do that as well. I think it'd be a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm excited about it.
I'm really, really excited about that because, if y'all seen my videos or my testimony, I know I was placed here for a reason, and sometimes with everything in life, it gets drug you down, you lose your path and you're lost in darkness. And for a light to get lit up in your path when you're asking for help, you know what I mean? A lot of times people don't ask for help. They can't humble themselves enough to say, you know what, I need help, I am lost.
Yeah.
And for that light to shine brightly in your life and everything to turn around and show you the path where you're supposed to be on. If you ignore that, then you must be blind or something. Because, seriously, there's just things in your life that happen for a reason. And I'm a true believer in that. I've seen it so many times. And it's just amazing the way it works. And so what I always tell people, keep your mind, heart, and body, or mind, heart, and soul open to what's happening, and you'll learn. You'll see it. There's a path for you, and sometimes, like I said, you'll be lost in darkness, but you got to humble yourself and be willing to ask for help and leave it up to the man upstairs to guide your life. And it's such an awesome feeling when it comes through. You're just like, wow, I think he's showing off, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But so what we're doing today, we're gonna load up. We're taking a church group from your church.
Yep.
You want to give it a little more info?
Yeah, so what we have is it's Venture Church. They're over on Alameda and Corpus, and it's just a guys fishing trip. Some of these guys have no clue how to fish. Some of them have been fishing before, and we're gonna just load up there, and we're having a little fun with it. We're having $100 for the biggest fish today. So somebody's got to catch something, We're going with inches, so it's going to be the most inches, not the most weight, and see what happens, Go out there, cook some hot dogs. Got my son with me today.
There we go. Yeah.
Riley. So he's also interning with us at Big Fish Consulting right now.
Nice.
So he just started that, and but now we're ready to get out there and see what happens. I think the surf's pretty flat today, from what I'm hearing, and so it'll be a good day to not get worked by the waves too bad. But,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you said that too. I got my son here.
Oh, awesome.
I got to go up a little bit. And yeah,
He's tall.
you know, he's 14.
Dang.
15.
15. My
15,
bad.
15. All right.
I need my coffee. No, I'm not a coffee drinker. It's just a little time to wake up. But what I'm going to do real quick before we hit the road is I'm going to do an unboxing video, because I've got a ton of braid that came in from Cortland. I've got some avet reels that came in.
Awesome.
And yeah, so let me open this up
Let's get
real
to
quick.
that.
And let's see what we got here. Okay, so it looks like these were the reels we sent in for some kind of clicker damage, something going on with them. I don't have the paperwork in front of me right now, but we can. I ain't been fishing in a while, so I'm already getting the jitters on that one. So yeah. Well, this one seems to be working. Like I said, I don't have the paperwork in front of me, but second gear, low gear works, so we are good to go on that one. One of my LXs right there. This one, the bearing was going out on it, and the clicker wasn't sounding really hot. So, yeah. All right. So now we got another reel to take with us. Like I said, I don't have the paperwork in front of me for a lot of these reels. Sometimes it takes a few weeks to get back with everything that's going on. So, but in low gears, high gears, we're good to go on that. And they sent us a sticker, another catalog, oh, a couple of stickers. Go. Now, the thing with Cortland braid is the hollow core that we started testing out a while ago. And so once we confirmed that we were willing to sell it, we got into getting it in the shop. Well, that was a huge, huge opportunity for all of us, our customers, me and my team, because when we get any kind of materials in the shop, we're always about testing, and keep testing, because we want to ensure that the quality of what is being sent to us at all times is at its top peak. The reason for that is because at the end of the day, whatever I sell in the shop represents me and my team here, and I'm not willing to cut any corners. I'm not willing to take anything less than the best for us. And if I'm willing to use it, then I know my customer will be utterly happy with it. So on that note, we started out with a few spools, but every time we order from them, I mean, it's getting big. 5,000 yards, 100 pounds, 16 strand right there. We got 5,000 yards, 130. We were out for about a week there, and so when that came through, we had to order more braid. Got 5,000 yards of 60, 16 strand right there. Another 5,000 yards, 100. And we got another 5,000 yards, 130. So that's 10,000 yards, 130. 10,000 yards, 100 pound test, and 5,000 yards of 60. Now, with the tournaments picking up pace and picking up speed, we also have Sharkathon that's coming in here the first weekend in October. We're projected to pull in about 50 to 60,000 yards of braid for that event, because I know if I just stick with what I have here, I won't make it through the week leading up to it. And I know a lot of guys are coming in. We have a few of y'all that are coming in and calling us to make sure we have line and stuff like that. Now, to cover yourselves, to make sure that the braid is here, because like I said, I'm trying to pre-order and make sure I have enough for everybody, but I can't project how many are actually going to come through here in person. So on that note, if you know you're coming in or planning to come in, give us a call, let us know what you're looking for and stuff like that. And if you can prepay for it, that helps us hit that mark to make sure your braid is here, it's waiting, or you can ship us your reel in advance, because that's gonna be the other thing too. A lot of y'all traveling from out of state, out of town and stuff like that, and you're trying to get to the beach as quickly as possible. You've seen where I've had 15, 20 reels here getting spooled up, and people are waiting here a while because I only have one spooling machine. And I'm gonna devote the proper time on each reel that I need to make sure it's set up, because at any given time, there could be a $20,000 shark or fish on the end of that line. I'm not willing to, you know, like I said, I'm gonna give everything its proper time. And so if you want to ensure that you're not waiting here through all of that, I mean, ship it to us, spool it up, have it here waiting. So all you got to do is come in, pick it up, get your gear, and hit the road, guys. So we're doing this to help y'all out, save time, effort, and make sure that you're taken care of and you're good to go. So that way there's plenty of braid. Like I said, that and you ain't waiting in line. Got a few chairs here, got some TVs going and stuff, so you enjoy yourself. Plenty of fishing knowledge to go around and stuff like that. But I know a lot of people are trying to get to the beach as quickly as possible, and we're doing everything we can to help you out. So all right, guys, we'll see you on the flip side, and stay tuned to the series of Teach a Man to Fish, because we are really, that's what we're about. That's what we're here for. And you know, with Big Fish Consulting on board with us, it's just another big step for us and the channel here, guys. So again, stay tuned. We're also going to be doing a big introductory video with them, so you can learn more of their workers and what they do, what they have to offer. And again, guys, you know how we work. You know, we work with great people, because that's the way everybody lifts everybody up. So y'all have a good one.
Gotta bite, gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go, yeah, I gotta learn. I'ma call up the whole team.
That big 130, the 280,
Yes.
yes, the 280s on the wall we're going to take as well. Yeah. All right, guys, so right here I've got one of my 80 avets that got cut off on our last fishing tournament. That's one of the beautiful things about the hollow core braid and why we push it. You know, we are going to get cut off. I mean, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. There's no 100% insurance that you're not going to get cut off unless you do like a buddy of mine did and used coated cable on his reel. But you know, that presents its own problems. So with this is the closest thing that you're going to get to the best abrasion resistance out there, without going with some extremely heavy mono, which is really going to eat up your line capacity. But for us, it's allowing us to maintain our spools. So yes, it costs a good amount to get it filled up, but I don't have any knots, and now all I have to do is basically pay for top shotting my reel, which is where saving money comes into play. And I love it. So that means basically every time I am fishing, I always have brand new line if I get cut off. And if I don't get cut off, then as I'm reeling in, I check for frays and stuff like that, which allows me to fix my line and maintain my line health. So, oh man, I messed up. Let's see. Oops, okay. It's the only bad thing about using the reverse latch needle. If you back up on it, it will open that little latch right there like it did there, and then you got to start it all over. Let's see. So I did hear there's a lot of mullet in the surf, so we'll be taking a cast net so we can put out for some fresh bait.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take my underwater cameras too, see if we can catch some of that on film while we're out there.
I think I heard it was pretty clear right
Awesome. That's gonna be great.
now. I'm gonna, once we get you loaded, I'm gonna take off and go get some ice and some drinks, if that's cool.
Yeah.
And then I'll stop at I was gonna stop at somewhere on the way out and get some shrimp, just for others to use and whatnot.
Yeah. Bait Bucket usually has some really great shrimp.
Okay.
get the large ones, don't get the small, because most of the time when they do bait shrimp like that, it's itty bitty stuff, and it's just it's more of a nuisance than anything else. So and the large shrimp's only $6.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably get a couple of pounds, maybe 2 or 3 pounds, just because I don't know how many people. There may be only 2 or 3 guys come out, or there might be 10. You know?
Yeah.
Really
Well, I will be taking fish bites and some fish gum as well, which is an artificial bait. So that way, if it happens that we're running out of shrimp or whatever, but I'm also going to throw the cast net for mullet and stuff. So
that'd be good. That'd be good. I have some fish bites. A little bit, but like 1 pack.
All right.
That was a huge reel, man.
Oh, the 130. Yes, sir.
We're gonna put the 80s and the 130 on top, or with the other reels?
No, I'm gonna go and put them with the other reels. I will take a cooler, so that way if we do catch keeper fish that people want to take, we can do that.
Okay.
And actually, if you're gonna go get ice, you want to just take that cooler with you, so that way.
I've got a cooler like this that I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
then
have 2 coolers. One was for drinks, one was for fish.
Okay.
And the one for fish is just like that. But I don't have any more room in my truck.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Okay. Well, then I'll take that and get some extra ice there.
Okay, that's a good idea.
You ever seen a double-sided stingray barb?
No, I don't think so.
Got a few large ones.
Yeah, I call it the.
So it goes this way, and then I guess when it
What's
comes
that
back, it
scary
changes, so
movie?
it goes that way.
Huh.
This is
What
their
what
word.
do I call it again, son? That stinger?
I don't remember.
No.
Shoot.
The one where it has wings and comes back every 20 years or something like that.
Jeepers Creepers.
I call it the Jeepers Creepers stinger right there, because it's a double-ended barb.
Wow.
Yeah. So I went to cut it off, and then I was like, hey, there's 2 barbs to this. So yeah, that was pretty intense right there, which makes it the longest, but it isn't the longest. And so
This one is.
yeah,
That's the longest one?
yeah.
That one's not double-ended?
No.
Let me see the double-ended one.
I don't think it's pretty
Oh, okay.
like wait one second. This is our
Almost perfect. I'm a little short, you know. You can still see a little bit of gap, but I'm not gonna open up another spool just to get 50 yards. So there we go, another down spool of 130, and now we need to get to fishing. But there's something else I wanted to do before we take off. Yes, sir. Yeah, put them in the bed of my truck. All right, since this one was at the shop when I was going through and doing my upgrades of the line, I did not get to change out the line on this one. However, I see it as a prime opportunity, since I'm be casting out on the beach and stuff, is to, can y'all guess what I'm gonna do on this test? Let's see, what am I doing? If y'all guessed it, I'm using the master braid of the 100-pound test, which is a 12-strand hollow or 12-strand solid braid. This is technically their solid braid, but if y'all are new to the channel, this is one of the braids that is spliceable, and because it is spliceable, I'm going to go and add it on to this braid that I already have on the reel. And the reason why I'm doing it this route.
I think they're all of that size that I saw.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, so we can just leave them?
No, I'll take one. If I got multiple, then I'm cool.
I
But
saw 2 in there like that, and then I saw some like a barracuda or something.
okay, well then I'll just take one of those small ones then.
You sure?
Yeah, that's fine. So, and as an example, I was showing somebody how it is spliceable. So,
He said he wants a jack, but
I was looking for one of the bigger ones, son. Yeah. All right, so By me leaving this braid that I'm already going to trash later on, because I'm not going to leave any more of the Gen 3 hollow core on my reels, since I'm not really fishing a tournament, this will give me an opportunity to go out there, test the braid. And this is, like I said, the 12 strand, 100 pound. Technically they're solid braid, it's a master braid, and see how it does on the sand before I actually start filling up a lot of reels with it. That's my main thing. Like I said, even before I start selling this line, even though it's Cortland, I got a ton of faith in Cortland braid, but everything I do sell in here, I gotta try it out and test it. And so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and splice it in and get this rigged up, and y'all know we're already going fishing, so I'll have a report with it later on, so stay tuned. That one is coming, and this is gonna be perfect because I'll be casting with it right here. So this is gonna be where the most stress is gonna be put on the braid, and then it will be sitting on the sand because I'll be having it as a cast out. So yes sir.
Looked like there was only two, and this is the larger one of the two.
Okay, that'll work. That's fine. Thank you, son. Alright. And
Also, I think I found your tripod. It's in the bed of the truck.
it's in the bed of the truck?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good. Okay, well, leave it in there so we can take it with us. And oh my.
Anything else?
Can I wash your hands?
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Death over there.
Yes, sir. Shh, don't tell nobody. Alright, since I'm setting this up for casting, that is 115 yards of top shot right there. So that'll be a good one. See if I can cast all that out in one shot. Oh, Nicholas, I need my the weight bucket that's back there with the surf weights.
Yeah.
There might be two of them, but yeah. And I need to grab my cast net. And, yeah. Where are we at on time? What time is it?
It is 8:30.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
8:22 actually.
Awesome. So
do you are we gonna meet out there probably? Or what are you thinking down south of Bob Hall?
yeah, south of
A
Bob
mile
Hall.
or less? Or more?
I'm gonna kind of look for a wide spot in the beach where we actually have room behind us, so people ain't like driving right up on camp kind of deal.
Okay.
But I did forget that there is a fishing tournament going on.
Oh, really?
It's the first annual deal, but it was for a fisherman who passed away due to COVID-19.
Really?
He's a good fisherman, good friend of mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that tournament's
beach
going on.
tournament?
Yeah, it's a beach tournament, but it's from Port A jetties all the way down to the sticks. So
Okay.
not everybody's gonna be south of Bob Hall, but just never know. So
To the Bob Hall sticks or what sticks?
to the north sticks.